An important thing for people to realize is that, in the long run, you never ever regret taking a new action to improve your life or elevate your mental health and do something different to improve your emotional quality of life. It's only pressing pause that we end up regretting long term. So, day by day and moment by moment, people are often shortchanging themselves by pushing away the actions or decisions that would make them feel fulfilled and instead embracing the decisions or actions that they think will make them feel comfortable or safe in this exact moment, but are not causing them to grow, expand, and become more. And in the long haul of your life, if you look back even, just in the years that you've lived already, and this will certainly be the case as you continue to age, when you look back, I don't think you're going to be pleased that you decided to play it safe. You'll look back and you'll be most proud of yourselves in those moments when you knew that there was something in your life you needed to change and you took action even though you had some fear about it, or you were unsure, or you were a little scared, and you decided to become more by stepping through the fear, expanding your comfort zone, and getting on the other side, and then proving to yourself that you actually had it within yourself to do it anyway. So if you're currently in a mental health challenge at the moment, if you're either feeling anxious, depressed, stressed, something like that, what you're running into each day is you're running up against your current comfort zone. Think of it as like a circle that expands around you. And you're living inside of your current comfort zone, only taking the actions that you currently believe will feel safe in some way. There's something you're not doing that would actually make you feel really fulfilled. And so you have to face up to the fear and say, you know what, even though I'm afraid, I'm just going to do it anyway. And once you take action, even though you're afraid, you kind of prove to yourself, holy cow, I can actually do this. And you progressively can move your comfort zone further and further out. And the more you expand your comfort zone, the more proud of yourself you're going to be. And I will share with you too, one little tip to kind of get past the fear is focusing on what impact it's going to have for other people is going to matter more. So for example, usually people will not do what's necessary to say step up to their depression and make a change to no longer feel depressed for themselves. But if they realize the impact that their mental health is having on their children, for example, then they'll realize they need to make a change. So you can also think about the impact of what that decision is that you know you need to take that you haven't been taking will have for other people. And if you can connect the dots between your action and that impact, it'll make it easier to push that. But eventually you just have to have that conversation with yourself that says, I'm afraid, but I'm doing it anyway. And you start to build that emotional muscle. So my question for you is, maybe you can drop it in the comments. What is the one decision you have not been taking and making that you need to make? Right? Is it that you need to take some type of new action to get your mental health really improved, as opposed to just going through the daily routine of trying to cope and get through the day? Is there some type of conversation in your relationship, that needs to be brought up? Is there some type of new action you need to be taking to expand your career or your business that you haven't been taking? What's that one decision, right? That you can, and if you start to train yourself to just take a little bit of action that you haven't taken before, you'll start to see and prove to yourself that you can absolutely do it and keep expanding. Okay. So I'd love to see your comments below, and go take some new decisive action today so you can start a new path of growth.